This is an unusual accident, isn't it?
It's not too often the district attorney of the county gets hit by an intoxicated driver.
How did this go down? Are we talking head-on, side swipe?
It was a side swipe. The district attorney was traveling on Route 66. This individual had left a driveway and pulled onto the roadway and hit the district attorney, basically T-boned him.
Cars leave the road. Are we talking any property damage here?
It was a personal injury automobile accident, and the cars were in the middle of the roadway after the crash happened.
Okay. And much damage to those vehicles?
What's the damage?
Yeah, there was front-end damage to his, and he went off, the district attorney went off into a rock wall.
Okay.
Wasn't a lot of damage to the driver's side.
The damage to the vehicles, the district attorney's car, after being struck, went into a rock wall, so there was significant damage to both vehicles.
How did the investigation go then after that, as far as figuring out the cause of this crash?
An investigation was conducted by deputy sheriffs on the scene, and it was determined that the individual, the one vehicle, was intoxicated, and DWI screening was conducted at that time.
And was there any numerical result?
There is no BAC at this time. We're awaiting the blood results from the state police lab.
So you were still able to charge him with
absolutely, absolutely. He did exhibit different symptoms of being influenced, and start over.
Sure.
Can you say what those signs were?
Yeah. The individual driving the car did exhibit glassy-eyed, slurred speech. He had a strong odor of alcohol coming from his breath. This isn't the first time this individual's been arrested for DWI. Back in 2014, he was convicted for misdemeanor DWI, which now makes this a felony if convicted.
Did he offer any explanation?
No, he was taken to Columbia Memorial Hospital.
Do you know who's handling the investigation, given that the DA's office, the DA was injured in the accident?
The sheriff's office will do the investigation. As far as the prosecution, there'll be a special prosecutor, I'm sure, assigned to it, since the district attorney was the victim.
Being such a high-profile victim, this helps draw attention to what you say is no small problem in the county.
It's a very big problem throughout the state. People drinking and driving, again, over 41,000 DWIs were the latest stats from the state of New York, was in 2014, and over 180 in Columbia County alone. People should not be drinking and driving. It's a terrible thing, and people can get killed because of this.
You've obviously talked to the district attorney. What's his mood? How does he feel?
He's sore, banged up, but I did speak to him just yesterday, and he's doing well.
Doesn't need to take any time off work or anything like that?
Not that I know of.
Not terribly serious injury for him?
No, not at this time.
And, what was the extent of the injury?
I know he had shoulder injury.
Given the impact of the car and the damage, it sounds like it could have been a lot worse.
Could have been extremely worse. Yeah, I mean that's a 55-mile-an-hour road right in through there, and rural area. Getting T-boned in the driver's side, it could absolutely have been worse.
Do you have any idea what his BAC was on his misdemeanor conviction?
I don't have that. No, I'd have to look at the rap.